Hi everybody, this is Sister Rapper. I'm here with Michael and Jason and my mum, and we're here for Neil Reynolds and the NFL and college football. Thankfully, it's getting really, really big in Ireland, and these guys are leading the way in it becoming what it is. So, what do you think is going to be the pinnacle point of getting so popular in the country, and when it's going to happen? Well, it is happening already, but the NFL will be coming up.
A game in Cork.
Yeah.
Game in Cork. Then we've been mission complete.
Exactly, and the college football is really
I think get a game of Parky Queen.
Oh, exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Super Valley Parky Queen, and then the blue.
Yeah, exactly. College football game in Parky Queen, and high school game in Parks Cross.
Get something in Belfast, get something in Cork, I'd be happy.
Definitely, yeah. So, thanks for watching the Assassin Rapper, everyone, and if you like this video, please give it a like, and hit the bell to be notified on more content, and thanks for watching, everyone. Any last words on what you're doing with Pro Football Ireland?
NFL Ireland social, Jason Hayes NFL, he's the main man in Cork. I love him, contractually.
He's not here yet today.
He's not here. NFL Ireland, appreciate it. Thanks for that as well.
Okay, take care.
It's not really a job, it's my hobby, so it's brilliant. I actually remember seeing you for the first time with Jason Bell in Phoebe outside Frankfurt. Okay. And I mean, it didn't look like a job, but it looked like you'd enjoyed the night before, maybe a little bit, so maybe it's not a job. I mean, it is Frankfurt. I mean, it's
I'm on the Sprite, so you're on the pipes.
No, this is Frankfurt. This is, Carlander and Efferflies.
Yes. I mean, obviously there's a lot going on, especially as a host on a Sunday night. You know, I've got one monitor that's Red Zone, I've got one monitor that's the main game coverage, and I'm like, get me those 3 plays from Red Zone from Miami, get me that touchdown from New York, get me this, get me that replay from this game, and it's a lot for 8 hours. It's really full on experience, but at the end of the day, we're sitting on a sofa watching like you guys are. When you celebrate a touchdown, we celebrate a touchdown. You know, and with Jason and Phoebe, it's a really good group. We are really good friends. We were friends before we became colleagues on Sky, so it's easy. When you've got that chemistry, you can fake a lot of it till you make it, but you can't fake the chemistry.
We're going to make the London games in Sanger.
Yeah?
No.
It's noisy in here. Put your hand up when you want to say something.
I've got more questions. I'm interested with this. I think one thing you do very well with your coverage is balancing deep insight to knowledgeable fans, which there are many in the UK and Ireland, of course, but also being accessible and viewable for beginners to the sport and newcomers. So how do you try and strike that balance?
Well, it is that. It's a balancing act, because you don't want to turn off people that have loved the sport and followed the sport for many years, and you know it inside out, you know all the terminology, but you also don't want to be a closed shop. I certainly believe we want this game to grow, we want this to be more and more things like this, more and more fans involved. So my brother-in-law has just got into the NFL, and he was watching towards the end of the season, and he had no idea what a pick six was. And I was doing a red zone update, and there's been a pick six in Miami, and it's just when he told me that, it just reminded me that actually you need to always be accessible, and sometimes I'll get a little bit
Tony Began, and G also with Mark Jackson, who kind of went completely under the radar, like no one even knew what county Mark Jackson was. And then Dara Leader from rugby player too. So 4 Irish lads out of total kickers there is about 20. So pretty good percentage in my books. But Irish guys, but yeah, they really excelled. Like very nervous walking onto the pitch. It's actually quite a long day, so the day itself, they woke up at 7 a.m. They had a set breakfast. Everything was kind of set up for them. Then they had meetings with NFL teams at 9 a.m. So 9 to 11, and they all went in. So I don't know what a NFL meeting room is like. There's basically a table over here. There's a table here. There's a table here. There's a table here. And all the NFLs are split up. So maybe 7 here. Maybe 8 there, maybe 9 there, maybe 10 teams there. A mix of special teams coaches and scouts and general managers. And so what will happen is little Charlie Smith will go up, and he'll be like, "Hi, my name is Charlie Smith. If you don't know, if you don't understand what I'm saying, you just tell me, and I'll be happy to repeat it." So literally you have to practice that, because if you ever meet the Mayo Bridge, you know, you go like, where the fuck is this place? it's hard to understand a lot of people there, and he genuinely had to, because like James Cook, for example, the head of IPT, could not understand a fucking word Charlie Smith was saying at all. So we had to practice that to each one of them after the walk and kind of interview in front of all these NFL teams, which is quite intimidating. They ask you lots of questions. They're asking, like, you know, when's your last girlfriend? When's your last breakup? You know, like what sort of degrees do you have? Like questions way outside of football, way outside of your
Counseling tour. We've got basically the last 2 years we're in between the top division most of the time. We have a senior squad, we have a youth squad. We won the national title in 2018. We're the current 4-time youth champions. You know, we play in the top division in Ireland. And yeah, it's probably a good solid team. And you know, we're in the middle of our season at the moment.
I was joking, saying we're going to get Neil Admiral's jersey to show off with the next time.
Yeah, he asked me that as I came in. If you maybe told me earlier,
I would have liked that, absolutely. I mean,
I don't carry them on me.
No, I mean, I played in the British League for 10 years as well, so I respect anyone who plays the game for what is the love of the game. You see it, I'm sure, every game you play, every practice you have. Whenever I tell people that join me on Sky, they say, "Oh, did you used to play?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm sitting next to Super Bowl winners. Please don't ask me that." But I tell them, "Yeah, we used to pay to play." They're like, "Wait, what? Pay to play?" I was like, "Yeah,
bizarre concept.
Yeah, we paid us." What are they? Ballymaloe.
It helps it's in Ballymaloe.
Yeah, because it's not here. If it was Ballymaloe, it would have double up.
I'm too far. So, all we gotta do, Neil has, I mean, contraction, I don't know, like, it's a lot of them. You have to take one crisp and then put it in order of favourites. Now, I know you done one last week, but they taste differently.
Well, here?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, geez, yeah. This is
Alright, so you'll have to agree or disagree as I do. I'm very boring when it comes to my crisps. So, with the first pick in the potato draft, salt vinegar.
He seems very happy with that.
Who's disgusting?
I can't remember what it is.
Too boring. There's also a part of this where you watch a grown man eat.
This is very good.
We had, I also noticed last week, they kept getting stuck in my throat. That's not a good thing. We once had a Thanksgiving Day show on Sky where we had an audience like this, and Rob Bryan, remember Rob Bryan? So Rob was with us. Rob would have loved all these crisps. So Rob really liked to eat, and they brought us round our Thanksgiving Day dinner, and my friend was sitting in the audience, and he kept WhatsApping me slow motion pictures where Rob was picking up entire roast potatoes and just stuffing them in his mouth. And Rob turned to me and he was like, "Now I know what it feels like to be in a zoo." So now I'm going to go cheese and onion. I don't like smoky bacon's like a gimmick.
You have to taste them, mate. You have to taste it. I think you have to taste them.
So second pick, I'm going to go Ballymaloe just because they look a little bit classier. So,
you gotta fucking taste somebody! Come on! Open up the fucking eat up!
Neil, I hope that audience is.
Genuinely, I don't know if that was friendly fire.
I've been friendly as me fucking game, bro!
So, what did he say?
Just genuine, eat your
They're good, they're not too good.
Does everyone remember this moment, like in the middle of October, we were watching this on TV? Just remember this.
This is ridiculous.
It's be practical.
Fucking taste on me, come on!
The other cheese and onion.
It isn't controversial. You put these in a third last week.
Again.
So you gotta pick which one was better.
Basically, Mark Hogan last week had to bring these up, like, for not to take them up. So. And then, these ones. Oh, nice. Ballymalone. It helps, I'd say Ballymalone.
Yeah, because it's not here. If it was Ballymaloo, it'd have double O.
I'm too far. So, all we gotta do, Neil has, contractually, I don't know, like, it's allowed enough, you have to take one crisp and then put it in order of favourites. Now, I know you done one last week, but they taste differently.
Well, here.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, geez, yeah. This is
Alright, so you'll have to agree or disagree as I do. I'm very boring when it comes to my crisps. So, with the first pick in the Tato draft, salt vinegar.
He seems very happy with that.
Who's disgusting?
I can't remember what
Too boring. There's also a part of this where you watch a grown man eat.
This is very good.
We had, I also noticed last week, they kept getting stuck in my throat. That's not a good thing. We once had a Thanksgiving Day show on Sky where we had an audience like this, and Rob Bryan, remember Rob Bryan? So Rob was with us. Rob would have loved all these crisps. So Rob really liked to eat, and they brought us round our Thanksgiving Day dinner, and my friend was sitting in the audience, and he kept WhatsApping me slow motion pictures where Rob was picking up entire roast potatoes and just stuffing them in his mouth. And Rob turned to me and he was like, now I know what it feels like to be in a zoo. So now I'm going to go cheese and onion. I don't like smoky bacon's like a gimmick.
You have to taste it. You have to taste it.
What, the smoky bacon?
I think you have to taste it.
So second pick, I'm going to go Ballymaloo just because they look a little bit classier.
You gotta fucking taste somebody! Come on! Open up and fucking eat them!
Neil, I hope that audience is.
Genuinely, I don't know if that was friendly fire or
I've been friendly as me fucking getting on!
So, what did he say?
Just genuine, just eat the
They're good, they're not too good.
Does everyone remember this moment, like in the middle of October when you're watching this on TV? Just remember that.
This is ridiculous.
It's been practiced.
Don't fucking taste on me! Come on!
The other cheese and onion.
It isn't controversial. You put these in the third last week.
Again.
So you gotta pick which one was better.
Basically, Mark Hogan last week had to bring these up, like, for not to take them up. So.
And then, you like them? Do you want my start? All right.
Dean Pretender. I think these are legit, like, not the goat. Like, the northern ones are better, but these are not. The northern ones are better. Hold on. The northern smoky bacon and prawn cocktail are better. Cheese and onion side, something vinegar side, better.
Who am I?
These ones are like a mature society, folks. We're all in that.
These don't taste smoky or bacon, which is an issue.
We will tell that potato man on the panel.
So, salt and vinegar first. Posh cheese and onion second. Cheap cheese and onion third. I think there'll be a game in Dublin for sure. The NFL's obviously committed to play international games. Not just London, but now they've gone to Madrid in next season. They're playing in Munich, in Frankfurt. They're already looking at Paris. They're already looking at Rome.
Thanks for watching The Assassin Rapper, and if you want to stay up to date on new content, then please subscribe and be sure to hit the bell to be notified on new content.